It's ECP. Mrs. ECP wore out. We've been processing honey for the past 3 days, and we're still processing it. Still got more to do. Another day or two still ahead of us to get everything taken care of. Still got some honey in the drying room. I'll tell you, it's been a labor of love. Let's see who's going to jump on here, if anybody here. But I thought I'd just jump on and let you all know what we've been doing here a few days. And as you can see, we got lots of different options this time. I think we kind of went overboard. There's Daddy Paul. Good to see you. Hey, you're the only person I need to get on right there. How have you been, Daddy Paul? Hope you're staying out of trouble. The Mrs. and I have been working our fingers to the bone. Thanks for hitting that like button. It's been a real challenge. We have had our hands full. We have been going at it, bottling honey, processing honey. We got 1 pound jars, we got 2 pound jars, we got with comb, without comb. We got the 12-ounce honey bears, which seems to be a favorite. There's Mikey Y. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for hitting that like button. But isn't that gorgeous how that turned out? I'll tell you what, I've been pretty lucky. I got some really good bees. I know I take good care of them, but the summer honey pool, I pulled 20 boxes, 16 of which had honey in them. 5 of those are drying right now, and I'll be processing them tomorrow evening. But we've been staying at it. We kept ourselves hopping, to say the least. 3 thumbs up. It's only showing 1 person watching, but I think I got more in there. More in here than that. Electricity just went out. I had a storm go through. Oh my. George Kimball, aka Fluffy. How you doing, my friend? Your all's packages should be coming soon. We got a bad storm Saturday. Of course, couldn't ship on Sunday. And we could not get to the post office on Friday morning. But you should be getting it pretty soon. It is liquid gold. Look at here's the thing I think was really neat. Look at this 2-pound jar. 32 ounces. But check out this big piece of comb in there. Isn't that beautiful? One of the big honey guys there, Dirt Rooster, 628 Dirt Rooster, he said, man, he said, they'd be buying that so quick. He said, down in my place, he said, make your head spin. I said, really? He said, oh, yeah, they go crazy for these big jars of home honey. The comb in plastic I can't ship because I haven't been able to get the hard shell. I got 2 thin layers. I filled it up, but I'm going to sell it locally. This right here, as soon as the post office turned it upside down and make it a hot mess. But, I'm not going to, it's probably like, I don't think it's like $6, $8 or something for comb honey. JJB. But I can get you the comb honey in jars. As you can see, there's even a 1-pound jar with comb honey in it. That's chunk comb. I've also got, let me show you the plastic ones. I got plastic ones with comb honey in them. Hang on a second. Let me get those. I don't think I brought them over here. Let me grab one of those. Oh, I did. I put it in pint jars. I thought I put it in 1-pound jars. So here's the comb honey in the 1-pound jars. Can you see that? So that's comb honey. That's a 22 ounce 1-pound jar right there. And I can ship that. It's a little heavy. I need to send it in a medium flat rate box for $14. Hey man, you got there's Castle Hives. I have to cut my comb honey still. I've been cutting mine all day. I still got more in the freezer. And I've been putting it in jars. I put some in cassettes, but I couldn't get the hard shell cassettes from my brothers here that want me to ship. I tested positive COVID today. First time I've had it. Oh my. Me and the missus haven't had it yet. We've been dodging a bullet. It seems like everybody's catching it. It's craziness, isn't it? But I heard, the strains now are much milder, and typically, like having a bad cold. So I hope that's all you get, JJB, my friend. How much for the 22 ounce? So I do $1 an ounce, so it'd be $22 plus 15 shipping. So whatever that adds up to be, if that's what you want to do it. Castle Hive, Brian's had it twice. Ugh. I work in healthcare. I'm wearing a mask all the time at work, and I still stay away from people in public a great deal. I never do well with respiratory stuff, so I've kind of tried to protect myself as much as I can. But you can send me an email there um, if you want there. I think I've already, George, we've emailed back and forth, I think. Yeah, the dark honey's supposed to be heavier in antioxidants. The darker honey is supposed to, it's got more thing like I've got the autumn olive, which is very unique for my area, pure light honey, and it's done really well. I have headache and body aches more than anything else. Well, take the Tylenol or whatever they tell you and get yourself taken care of, my brother. Get yourself taken care of, without a doubt. But I've even, for my summer honey, I've came down on my price because I got so much of it. So much of the summer honey. I still got 5 supers in the drying room. We processed 11 boxes today, and we still got honey in the cappings tank. We still got honey in the spinner. I still got honey in the bottling tank. We've got a bunch. We've got a bunch. I'm not, we ended up with, we didn't pull all of our hives in spring. We wanted some autumn olive honey, and we ended up with about 15 gallons. And there's 12 pounds to the gallon, so do the math. I had like 175 12-ounce bottles of autumn olive, and then I did some comb honey too, different things. But I still have some of that. I get a premium for that. And that's the very light autumn olive honey, and I tell you, I like it better than I do Tupelo honey. Everybody I know has too. So there'll be some autumn olive mixed in there because some of the hives I did not pull this spring. So this is all mixed together. So there'll be some autumn olive and some summer honey. So it tastes is amazing. I think the mixture really, really highlighted this phenomenally well. So yeah, the darker honey is going to have some autumn olive in it, and then you're not paying the bigger price for it. But I'll tell you what, there were some frames I uncapped that was pure autumn olive, and it just got mixed in there together. But it's done really well. But we're having a good time. But you guys can send me emails or anything. I didn't really get in on here to really sell it as much as I just want to tell you guys what we have been doing, me and Mrs. ECP, because I haven't been on YouTube much for 3 days. Saturday we were going to start pulling, and it rained here nonstop, and it's not a good idea in rain and overcast to try and pull honey supers, to say the least. Bees will get very, very testy, and then you can't fume board them down. So we ended up on Sunday afternoon. Of course, Sunday morning we weren't out there pulling honey supers, but we started working about 2 o'clock on Sunday, and we put the fume boards down, and I think we got through 4 large hives, pulled like 11 supers, and that's on that first video I posted this morning. Please go and watch the video that premiered this morning at 8:30. That was day 1. Day 2 and 3 still to come. I may put day 2 and 3 together. But we pulled 11 hives. We went back out there, and I think I pulled maybe like 4 more boxes, and me and the wife, the missus, we just wore out. We couldn't do any more. We pulled maybe 3 or 4 boxes and said we're done. And then we went back out the next day and pulled the rest of them on Monday. And then I've had to go through everything, sort frames, put stuff in the drying room if it's partially uncapped, if it's not 90% capped. It all needs to go into a dehydrating room, which we have set up. And there's about 5 supers of that. So 11 supers we processed today. 5 supers will be processing tomorrow after being 48 hours in the drying room. And then we'll continue to bottle. We'll bottle till we can't bottle anymore, And people say, why do you bottle all of it? Because I actually turn it. I don't hang on to it long. I'll sell it in bulk if I need to, as long as it's at the right price. I don't really come down because I got so much work and time into it. But hey, the more you want, the better I'll make you a deal. And next year, I've already talked to my supplier. I'm going to get the hard shell cases, and I'll do more comb honey. But these are plastic. Blockchain. Listen, blockchain. We've been 3 days of absolutely killing ourselves. I think Mrs. ECP, she's went down into the den. She's down there hibernating. She's done. I've wore out for 3 days. I'm done. I mean, if you look over through here, and this is not all of it, you see all the soldiers. And these still haven't been labeled over here. These have been labeled. And if you go over here, you'll see more over on that table. And then there's a lot more in the kitchen. So we have been like working double time. But we've got some really neat offerings coming out. Look at this 2-pound glass jar. Definitely going to have to go in a medium flat rate box. 32 ounces, 2 pounds of honey. For these people that say, hey, I can't get enough ECP honey, well, I'm going to try and take care of that. So that's going to be a neat opportunity there. And then I've got this one's a chunk comb. See the chunk comb? That's kind of neat. So you can pull pieces out. This is basically a 22-ounce jar, like a pint jar of honey and comb in it. And all the comb honey is autumn olive, by the way. All the comb honey is autumn olive. Even if it's mixed in with summer honey, the comb honey is autumn olive. So you're getting a premium honey at that bed for it. But what's everybody else been doing? Blockchain, what have you been into, my friend? Everybody, thank you for mashing that like button. Dime Bag Darren, CDN Coins and Techs. Hey, my friend, yep, it's honey time. Yep, the coin guy has a second hobby, and it's called honey. The golden liquid gold instead of the numismatic gold or the stackable gold. It's the edible gold. You got it. And we've been showing off all the honey we've got everywhere. My goodness, it's craziness. It's just crazy. But I put a few of these together I ran out of jars to put comb honey in, so I had picked some of these up and I made some cassettes. And those are double layered. They were thinner combs they made, so they're double layered there. I've tried to fill the box up there. Double layered, nice autumn olive comb honey. But I don't have the hard shell cases. These are the soft plastic. So you can sell them local. You got to keep them flat. You can't turn them on their sides or anything. I might try some at maybe a farmer's market or something. But it's pretty neat. Are you selling any coins today? No, I hadn't planned on it. I've got a bunch of new coins, though. I got some beautiful coins. But I think Thursday night, I might go to my coin club meeting. It just depends on the weather. I was wanting to do my auction tomorrow night, but guys, I'm wore out. I just don't think that I could do it. I'm at the point where I don't think I've got the ability or the gumption. I might do one maybe on Friday or Saturday night, maybe Saturday night, because I think Mrs. ECP is going to go visit my grandson and my daughter. So I might even do Saturday night auction. I did one of those before and they did really well. And got a lot of new people to the channel too. And that never hurts. So I'm thinking I'm leaning towards maybe a Saturday night. But you can always email me. And you can order some honey, see what I got, and I'll make you a good deal. Some of these guys probably running out of the honey they got last time by now, I would think. I would think a lot of them are running out of it. Oh, well, y'all think of my new labels. I've got like 3 different styles there. This is the octagon one. This one, I guess it's a hexagon, or what's 6-sided. And then you got the big round ones for the 1 pound and 2 pound jars. And I got the little labels. I got all the little safety labels. This is all good for sale. And I found out where my cough is coming from, guys. It's an ACE or ARB cough from lisinopril for my blood pressure medicine. So if y'all ever hear me coughing and stuff and I have this dry cough, I've got to change my blood pressure medicine. I've got the lisinopril cough. So go figure that one. Never realized what it was. I didn't know what was. I thought it was allergies, but I found out that I've got a lisinopril cough. Crazy, isn't it? Let me get my phone, and I will type in my email address for you all. And some of this honey's darker than others. Look at how dark this one is. Look how dark that one is. Isn't that nice? There's a darker honey. Isn't that crazy? And they say the darker the honey, the more antioxidants that are in it, the healthier it is for you too, the darker honeys. But I can tell you one thing, all this tastes phenomenal. I'm shocked because the darker honeys a lot of times have a more floral or flowery taste to it. These do not. You know, I know that I got some poplar out there, and I got some blackberry and honey locust and sourwood, and I think I really got Fluffy going to taking off. Fluffy, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in and shouting at us. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to go to YouTube, and it's already put me up on a channel I didn't even recommend. Let me put my email in here. So if you guys, I know there's a lot of options there now. Just email me, because I really wasn't trying to sell anything tonight, but if somebody wants something, you can email me. And like I said, it's the summer honey, because I got so much of it, I'm going to go with $1 an ounce. So $1 an ounce, and that's the going rate. That's not, and you're going to get honey that doesn't have any antibiotics given to the bees, don't have any chemicals used on the bees with honey and stuff. No sugar water. It's all pure, natural, health beneficial honey, which helps with depression. It helps with your sleep. It helps with anxiety. There's videos out there of the 10 things that honey do to help your health, but you really need to know your beekeeper, because 70% of all honey's fake. That's the God's honest truth. And you can do it fake a lot of different ways, with sucrose syrup and feeding your bees sugar water, and just to make money, because there's not, you can make some decent money in honey, especially if you do it the wrong way, because you can do it cheap and you can make your bees make lots of honey, but it's fake honey. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do that. It's sad, and a lot of honey still comes from China and stuff too. My first super smelled like, let's see, aster or stinky feet honey. Figure they may have moved the honey from the brood boxes up into the super. I don't know. So that would have been some fall honey then. So if they had, if you had a really good aster and goldenrod bloom, and they had it down in there and they moved it up. So when it's kind of funny is I end up only put my supers on right when the flow starts, and typically, they've got everything taken care of pretty good. And the only downside there is, when you're treating your bees, if they move honey up from the brood boxes, that's not the best thing in the world, to say the least. But yeah, I've heard that before. I've not ran into that. All the honey I've gotten has been really, really phenomenal, and really almost like whatever the bloom has been. I think we got a lot of blackberry this year. I think the honey locust was phenomenal. The honey locust was just unbelievable. I know that we got some mimosa here later in the season there, and a little bit of knotweed. Knotweed hasn't done real well. It's a really good honey, but knotweed hasn't done much this year. But yeah, if you pulled it and it smelled like that, it sounds like you ended up getting some. You get some goldenrod. That's what that goldenrod honey smells like. My house right now, everybody's walked in here and said, "Oh my God, it smells amazing in here. It just smells so good." And I'm like, yeah, it smells like one beautiful honey party. It smells so good. But I've been very fortunate. I don't know if y'all ever watched a video that my friend Jeff Ball helped me. I guess I put them on early, trying to catch early flow. Oh yeah. See, and that's where they get a chance for them to move it up, especially if you're giving them drawn comb. So I don't put it on till right when the autumnal starts to bloom to catch it, you know. So yeah, I've seen people put them on early, and that's the risk you run. And your risk you run too is if you're feeding some of them sugar water to build them up if they were weak, which I feel a lot of fondant. But that's the thing is you need to, you figure it out. I know you've been doing it probably as long as I have and stuff, and you learn new things. But I've been real fortunate. I've got some mentors that are really close nearby and I talk to routinely, and they're better at it than me. I think I'm starting to move my game up towards them. Our heavy flow is just getting started, and I see where ours is gone. We're in the dearth now. We are in the dearth, my friend. Now, you live out there in Iowa or Illinois in the Midwest, you probably got what canola being planted and stuff like that, or what buckwheat, maybe alfalfa. You got all those crops and grains and stuff. And see, this is all pretty much nectar and tree honey versus crop honey. And there is a different taste and flavor. But, I'll tell you what, that Canadian beekeeper, they got thousands of acres of canola. His all comes in at one time, and his is just starting to get on the edge of it. You're probably in the same boat where you're all those, I know I've seen your videos, all those farm fields around you are probably getting ready to bring it in a big way. But Southwest Iowa white sweet clover is popping hard. There you go. So our sweet clover, yellow and white, is already ended. It actually was a late bloom this year. So you're further north than me. So yeah, I can see that. And a lot of people grow the sweet clover for, their hay fields and stuff. And that's a good honey. White sweet clover is a good honey. Yep. But my whole thing is I've been blessed with the autumn olive. And I tell you what, I don't know that I've tasted a better honey than autumn olive. And a lot of people on here that's bought the honey and bought the autumn olive, they'll tell you it's like, oh my God, it's amazing. And this is what it looks like. This is autumn olive comb honey. It's a very light honey. And I've got some still back here in the closet. I sold a great deal of it. I don't have nearly as much. I think I've sold over half of it. I still have some. And it gets a premium like Tupelo. And they don't get as much of it as the summer honey. Here comes Mrs. ECP. Are you coming up, you and the star Milo? Oh, well, just looking at honey. I'm not going to film you. Let's see Milo. Milo, come here. Everybody's going to want to see you. Milo, tell Milo what happens to you. When we do honey, Milo gets put up. He's not allowed in the honey room. He's not allowed in the kitchen anywhere. He does not like honey days. Milo's not allowed anywhere near food processing. He doesn't like it. He's very upset at me when we get it. But anyway, I just want to jump on here and say hello to everybody. Let you know we're still pulling. If you got a chance, please go watch the video I posted this morning. Share it with some friends. Hit the like button. It was a short, I don't know, 3-4 minute video or something with day one, just pulling supers. But I appreciate it. I posted it this morning, had it go off at 8:30 this morning, so I thought I'd get a lot of views, and it really didn't. I was surprised. I guess YouTube decided it wasn't worthy. But if you guys got time, go out there and watch it. A lot of crop wildflower fields or alfalfa here, right here, close to the hive. It's probably 50-50 between crop and CRP. There you go. The thing with that crop honey is, I mean, if you could hook up and sell to some of these restaurants or these coffee shops where they're putting it in their coffees and things like that and sell bulk, it comes in so heavy and so fast, you might be able to do it because you get it in bulk, and that's probably the best way to sell a lot of crop honey. Ringing Constitutional, good to see you, my friend. 6 people watching, 7 likes. Thank you, everybody, for mashing the like button. I think we've got every type and style of honey coming and going this year. It's been a good year for the honeybees. Soybean, yep. So you got all the crop. I don't get any of that. Mine, if you go back and watch The World of the Amazing Honeybee, I'm in the woodlands. All this honey's coming mainly from trees that you're getting, or bushes. Like the autumn olive is a bush. It's almost like a short white honeysuckle bush. And it's truly amazing. But I would say 80% or better, 90%, of mine is from tree nectar. It's not from fields or crops. It's just, unbelievable good, and it's good health benefits for it too. Hey, Robinson Prospecting, there's the Saint. Good to see you, my friend. We're just showing some of the new options. Look what we've got. We got some darker honey. It's great for rich in antioxidants. A lot of the health food freaks are mixing this in their smoothies. They like the darker honey. It's known darker honey has the antioxidants. There's still the lighter. This is a mix between the summer pool and a autumn olive. Here's the giant 2-pound for the person that's got to have their ECP honey and they're wanting that comb. Giant slab of comb in a 2-pound jar. And I'm telling you, that's the autumn olive is the comb honey. And then you have the light summer honey in there, which is phenomenal. And then we've also, if you don't want to have to buy a 2-pound jar and you want a 22-ounce pint jar, there you go. So 32 ounces in the big one, 22 ounces in the smaller one. Both got a big old chunk of comb in it, which really is. And this is a, only have one of these. This is a chunk comb. So what was left over from the thing is the slices and pieces that are put in there too. So, oh, I dropped it. Good thing it's plastic, right? That one's plastic. This is glass. This is glass. I got both glass and plastic. I remember some people, Black Lotus is great. Yes. Willow, maple trees. Yeah, maples are good. I've got a lot of those. So it's $1 an ounce. So it's $1 an ounce. So if you're going to 16 ounces, it would be $16, right? And then whatever shipping. Where do you get it? I raise it my own, my friend. Have you not been watching all my honeybee videos? I raise it myself. Absolutely. I raise it on my own. Yeah, the wax honey, the wax comb. Man, people, this is the, you can see I double layered this in comb honey, and that's the autumn. I can't ship this because it's soft plastic. I've been trying to get some hard plastic so I can ship the seals that contain a seal. Oh, you can order. You can just email me, and I'll send you an invoice, or you can send me a PayPal or a Venmo, and I'll ship it to you. You know, if it's you get the big ones and a lot of weight, you got to send it in a medium flat rate box for $15. But the you just email me what you want, and I'll let you send it. I'll send you an invoice, or you can send me a PayPal, friends and family, and I will ship it out to you, my friend. We've been shipping it now, me and Mrs. ECP. And then the 12-ounce bears of honey. This is your good rate deal, $12 for the summer honey. The $12 and the autumn olive's twice that, of course. But the summer honey, I got a great deal of it in. So half price, and guys, it is good. It ain't kind of good. It's really good. And again, it's a lot more health benefits for it. So yeah, send me an email. Let me put my email in here for you guys. Anybody wants some of it? $1 an ounce is a going rate. And that's the lowest I've ever sold it. And listen, if you know how much time Ask Blanchard's Bees is involved in this stuff, my goodness, it's worth that and then some, because it's an inordinate amount of work. To get it from my hives to your my comb to your home is painstaking, to say the least. We've been at it for 3 days. I had to drop my pounders down to 10 and still can't. Well, it's probably the area you're in, or it's probably because it's crop honey mixed in with it. It's just different, you know. It's different, my friend. But yeah, I'd keep it before I did that. I can't keep it around here. It's gone as fast. If I went this down to the farmer's market with this stuff, it'd be gone. It would be gone. I was talking to Dirt Rooster, and he said, Chris, he said, this right here, he said, that would sell so fast it'd make your head spin. He said, do you realize, there's a lot of work into a big old piece of comb honey like that and stuff. I mean, he's the biggest YouTuber, honeybee guy on there. I was talking to him today, sending him some pictures. He said, man, that'd make their head spin down here. He said, you start showing that stuff, selling that down here. He said, you wouldn't be able to keep it. Look at that big old piece of comb honey. Isn't that gorgeous though, guys? You know, I got a lot in the labeling. I got a professional labeling. I've got all new jars. You know, these aren't any kind of like mason jars somebody's reused and what. They're all brand new honey jars. These things are first class. Got the, you know, the safety labels on it. Mrs. ECP and I mean, I've washed my hands so much today. They're stinging. You know, they're raw and red. But we really try to keep it, you know, where you know it. Yeah, it's a lot of work and a lot of time. Honey, it's very expensive. Husbandry art. It is. It is. It is definitely a lot of work. And right now, I got stung today. Check this out. I had a bee that was in the boxes. Look right there. Well, I kept using my hand, and my hand swelled up. Look right there on my ring finger. He popped me right there where my thumb's at. So you get that to go along with it too. It's definitely a lot of work. You know, it's a labor of love. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of work involved with it. But just send me an email. I'll take care of you guys and gals. And it's really good honey. If you don't like it, you let me know. I'll work something out with you. But I mean, when you try this honey, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It is some good stuff. And this is easy to ship these bears. Most people get these 12-ounce bears, and they get 2 of them and ship them and stuff. And I can ship 1 bear 12-ounce like that for $5. So if you just want 1, you can get that for 17 bucks. So there's you a good deal. Get you a 12-ounce bear for $12, $5 shipping, and that still goes first class. And it stays under a pound because there's 16 ounces in a pound. And I can seal it and wrap it up, and wrap it in bubble wrap, put it in a Tyvek bubble bag, and send it to you for $5. After you cross that pound, you're just pretty much going to a medium flat rate box, you know, or $8 or $10 custom package. You know, we can always do that too. But at that point, you're better off just to say, okay, I'm gonna buy several bottles at one time from there. But yeah, that comb honey, isn't that beautiful? Look at that stuff, crazy. But yeah, so we started out Sunday about 2 o'clock. Started pulling supers. We pulled 11 of them. Yeah, commercial guy has 1,000 hives up here. He left half in Cali, pretty good. Well, see, that's what you're probably running into too. You got a lot of competition up there too, because you know the commercial guys. That's what they're doing. They're putting that in their cereals and your honey nut Cheerios and your honey made graham crackers, and they'll do like you said, all that, you know, honey that is from alfalfa and from canola and from sweet clover and all the different crop honey. That's just a different kind of honey, Blanchard. You know what I'm saying. And this is more of a tree nectar honey, and I think it's more of a table fare. I really do. The tastes and difference are just amazingly different. And there's just a different price point there too. You know, we don't, crop honey, it comes in so much of it. It's an inordinate amount to where, like you said, it's probably not even 50 cents a pound. It goes so low. And that's the whole thing, is it just goes so fast. You get, when I've gotten out into Ohio, into the big cornfields and the melon farms and stuff, yeah, they sell it pretty cheap. Hey, Zach Ball, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. It is honey time. We started out Sunday at 2 o'clock pulling supers. Pulled 11 of them. Went back Monday morning. I took the day off work yesterday and today. Pulled the rest of them, and then we started setting the honey processing up. You know, re-cleaning the tanks, which we clean them when we're done, but we clean them again before we process. We disinfect everything. Everything in here, you know, I come from a healthcare background. We disinfect everything from the uncappings tank to the spinners tank, the bottling tanks. Everything gets a good clean over. Then we go ahead and take all the glass jars and anything that's plastic, and we run it through another deep hot rinse cycle and get them all clean, even though they're brand new jars, and go through that. You get all the labeling out, get all the different filters, all the stainless steel filters out. You wouldn't believe how much work it is. We have been at it for 3 solid days, and we're still not done. But we got a lot of honey this year, a lot of summer honey. You know, we got like 15 gallons of um, autumn olive. Over half of that's gone already. That went fast. And then we've now got the summer honey. And we're getting about a dollar an ounce. Great deals right now. If you want some ECP honey and cheaper than you've ever been able to get it, now's your opportunity. And I got to tell you, it's wonderful honey too. It's not as light as the autumn olive. I'm trying to plug my charger in. It's not as light as the autumn olive, but it's richer. A richer flavor to it altogether. It's amazingly good. You know, just order a 12-ounce bottle. Start with, see what you think of it. You know, it's a little darker, and it's better for you health-wise, for your allergies. All the antioxidants are higher in it. It's really some good stuff. Look at that. Crazy. What do you think of those new labels? 16 ounces, 454 grams. I got the bigger labels so I could use it on more than one thing, and I wrote in the ounces. Still predominantly, I'm doing mostly the honey bears. If you look here, we got a lot of the honey bears here. I got more honey bears in jars over there. And then my kitchen's full too. And I still got honey in the bottling tanks. I still got honey in the decapping tanks. And I've still got 5 supers in the drying room. Hey, thanks, Blanchard's Bees. You have a good one, my friend. Yes, I'm selling the new summer honey. And it's literally half the price of the autumn olive. We got so much in, Zach. I'm showing you all those bears. It's the darker. It tastes wonderful. And it's $1 an ounce, which is the going rate. And, you know, I've got a lot in packaging and things. But right now, if you want that honey, straight honey, it's $1 an ounce. I charge a little bit more for the comb in there, but not much more. Not much more, but you can send me an email. And I found out where my cough is from. My cough is from my blood pressure medicine, from lisinopril. So they're going to have to change me over on my blood pressure medicine. So I have a lisinopril cough. So everybody always wonders, I've got the kind of that little dry, nagging cough. Well, I didn't take my blood pressure medicine one day, forgot about it. Didn't cough the whole next day, it was gone. I told my wife, I said, my cough is gone. I said, oh, Lord, I forgot to take my medicine last night. And then it dawned on me, because they told me when I first started taking it years and years ago that you could develop a cough. Well, I was the winner. I guess 20-25% of people get a cough. So I got that lisinopril cough. Just a little tickle. Just love it. Love it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's worse. But hey, guys and gals, I appreciate your all's time. How many of you still in here? Let me see who's still here. Blanchard left. Zach's still here. Looks like Daddy Paul's still here. Zach's getting sleepy. It sounds like the Saint was in here. See if he's still there. Ring and Constitutional was in. I don't know who else is left. Robinson, are you still in there? The light stuff is good, isn't it? Yeah, that's the premium. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But let's see who all's in here can say goodnight to me. Only 2 people it says on here now. Could I get a bottle of your new honey? Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you've already got an order in. Didn't you win that honey bear for $5? I think that's what it was, wasn't it? If it stays under a pound in the packaging, I can do the $5. If it goes over, it might have to be $6 or $7 for shipping. But I think, Zach, we could do that. We could send you 5, and I could send you the new honey for 12, and then you got the other 5. So 5 and 5 is 10. So it'd be $22. I could send you the candle and that and shipping, I think. If you want to do that, send me $22 and I'll send it out to you. I'll send you the candle you want. I'll send you a new bottle of the darker honey for $22. Thank you for saying hit that like button, Daddy Paul. Daddy Paul, how'd you like the lighter honey? I know you ordered some of the lighter honey. What'd you think of the light honey, my friend? What'd you think of that olive? Hey, you're more than welcome. Whatever we can do to help you out there. We got a lot of the dark honey in though, so it makes it a lot easier. The autumn olive just gets such a premium. It's like the Tupelo honey does that. But Still got some of that left though, and I don't mind keeping it because it is awesome. It's luxurious. You're going to have some people over or special event or nice big breakfast, or you like to put it on your smoked ribs you really like or something. That autumn olive honey is phenomenal. Probably one of the best table honeys I've ever had in my life. It is definitely a superb, not that this is not a great table honey either. I just like the autumn olive. It's just such a light and airy honey, you know. And you can see, I mean, look at it. That's all autumn olive comb. And here's the good news is, when you get the comb honey in the big jars, that's autumn olive honey in with your summer honey. So it works out pretty good. We got 9 likes. Guys and gals, been on over 40 minutes already. But yeah, I'll send it out to you, Zach. It might take me a couple days to get it out to you because I got a big day at work today and tomorrow and Thursday. But I can get out to you pretty soon. I'll see if Mrs. Ecp will pack it up. I'll tell her real quick. Might be able to get it out in the morning before I go to work. You know me, I try to ship fast. But I got to do some more labeling. Look at this, guys. I got more labeling to do. More bottles over there. More bottles over there. More in the kitchen. You know, my wife is, she's called it kaputs. She's quit for the evening. But hey, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. You guys take care. Got a chance, go watch that video I posted this morning on the premiere for day 1 with our pulling honey supers. And leave me a comment. You guys take care. Thanks so much. ECP saying, y'all have a great evening. Sleep tight. Stay safe. Over and out.